Good morning, welcome back to A to Z Gardening, and it's pretty obvious that we're talking about holiday, Christmas time plants. So I got a little bit of a history lesson for you here. The poinsettia was actually basically a weed in Mexico back in the 1920s on the West Coast. Paul Eakey Sr. brought this plant to America as a commercial plant and started working with the genetics. So why the history lesson on the poinsettia? This plant has come a long, long way. Technology is changing at an insanely fast rate. Cell phones, TVs, everything, but the plants are no different. Back when Paul Eakey Sr. started working with the poinsettia, it was a very rambly plant, found on the roadside easily through Mexico, Central America, and it really wasn't a desirable plant like we have today. That being said, when that plant was finally refined, we had some old-fashioned varieties that became more desirable and had a multitude of colors. But within the last 8 to 10 years, the Selecta company has really started changing the poinsettia a lot over the years. So I have a lot of customers that come into stands that will say to me, hey, I don't know what I did right this year, but I still have a beautiful growing houseplant poinsettia, and it's Easter time, possibly Mother's Day, and it's not an accident. So what we have here is some of the brand new variety, brand new technology in the plant genetics. This white is more brilliant white than ever. Here we are in November. We see a lot of color in the greenhouse. So not only have they improved the colors and the spectrum of colors, but they bloom earlier. They are much more disease resistant, way easier to grow than they used to be. Much more vigorous root systems, like you'll see, very aggressive root systems, which used to be a problem with the poinsettia. And you're gonna see them hold their bloom or their bract, this color, modified colored leaf. That bract is gonna stay for months, not just weeks, and they're not gonna drop like the old-fashioned plants. So you have Alaska here, you have Christmas Beauty Pink, and then we're gonna walk right over here to an extremely uniform crop. You can see as you go across, there's not a lot of rogue branches. They're very even. They're very colorful for the month of November. This is Christmas Cheer Red. This variety here has only been on the market just a couple of years, but it's changed the technology of growing poinsettias here in Erie, Pennsylvania. If you have any questions about caring for your poinsettia or the new varieties available to you as the home grower, feel free to contact any of us Christmas professionals here at Stands.